What's up and good morning, guys? How are you? Alex here from Hoppos once again with another video for you guys. Today, well, we got a lot going on. You guys know we always got a lot going on. As you can see, we just got Z-racks going on here. This is the closest one to be done. We got a few more back there. I don't know if you can really see them. And then we got this nice Art Morrison chassis that we were working on. But we just got a phone call right now. The next build is on its way right now. And pretty much it is literally a truckload of shit. It's a truckload of shit. And you'll see why when I'm saying that. Truckload of stuff. I'll be nice. Setting our way right now. So we got to go through it and we just got to wait for that tow truck or that hauler. All guys, and just like that, the stuff is landed. Get this down here. Just when Vic thought he was gonna get to go home early, we have a whole bunch of other stuff that just showed up right now. We got a rear end that's gonna be going into the 62 wagon frame up there. I believe it's 62. I got a 62 frame up there. We got this Lincoln Versailles rear end that's gonna be, I believe we're cutting all these perches off here. Brake lines obviously are probably gonna go. Reinforcing it, probably just dressing it up, making it look real good. As you can tell, a lot of you guys got butthurt in the last video when I said Toyota rear ends are like herpes for lowriders because everyone has them. This is why. This is a Lincoln Versailles rear end. Now it's not as cheap as a Toyota rear end, but if you look at the housing, how much thicker it is, everything is just beefier on this guy. It also comes disc brake already, so that's the nice part. It also fits in there. And on top of that, it is geared slightly different for smaller wheels, so it works out better. So yes, you will spend more money on this, but look at how thick this housing is compared to a standard Toyota housing. So yeah, so the guys that got butthurt, if you guys don't like it, get off the channel. It's that simple, but that's why. These are just way better for your money, for the cost, the value. This is what we prefer. This, or go straight to Curry and just get a fresh 4.9. Like this one. But yeah, so we got these two rear ends in. We got stuff coming in from CPP. We got Continental kits that we got to cut up and weld and mold, and I don't even know what we're doing on that stuff. Then we also got the frame back. I don't know if you guys remember that red 62. There was a rag top, had a white top on it, and had a badass setup in it. But the frame came back. The guy ended up deciding to go full-blown show. So the frame's back here. We're going to fix what is on here. That's not going to fly on full show, which I mean it was getting him by obviously, but it's not going to fly for full show. Plus there's a few little areas that have little rust spots on it, like right there, which there's not many of those. It's really just in the back section, so we're just going to cap those up, clean that up, re-weld it, and get this guy looking show quality. And the bad part is we're trying to make space in here real quick. It looks like it is going to rain, so we're trying to get this bare metal frame out of the rain. Before it rains, I should say. So we got the muscles in right now. Got them flexing. So it's nice. Today we're getting a little change of pace. We're getting to assemble in a very, very nice and clean environment. So we're actually going to do finish assembly right here. Get everything all tightened up. You had to move this massive 4 pump out of the way right now. But we are just pretty much making space so we get this rear end in here and get this assembled back together, pretty much get this full rolling. There's a few little things you gotta do, get the brake lines up here, fuel lines, get them all clamped up, but it's not very often you get the luxury of nice clean floors. Got a beautiful background here, easy access to the phones just in case they ring. So we just got the finishing washers all polished up. These These are stainless steel, so we're going to be tossing those on there, just giving it a little cleaner touch. Push it in. Hold it. Vic's in the back right now, cutting the spacers for the back section right there. We do have it all up, got the hardware all in, everything's tight. Right now we got Eric working on the front to back brake line. So guys, we got the rear end in place. We're running the brake lines, but we need one more brake line now. Being that we cut off the main cross brace where the banana bar used to hook up to, we need a brake line that goes from the hard line to flexible line. So I'm on my way right now to have a custom one made to custom length and in stainless steel. In the meantime, I'm also eating my lunch as I go because I don't got time to play around. So the guys are still working on the frame right now. By the time I get back, it should be pretty much ready for the brake line clamps to go on and that rear brake line. And at that point, just go through and we're gonna double check suspension and then probably just get some roller wheels on there and get it ready to go out. So we got the custom brake line made. It is right here. Right there. 18 inches long. We got it in full stainless steel. Still braided, I should say. Sorry, I got brake lines falling everywhere. But we did it that way. That way it's just cleaner. I mean, the chassis itself is black and the car, I believe, is black as well. So just you know, instead of putting a black brake line where it looks like it's a factory one, just put a stainless steel braided one, so it looks better. We also got some nice brake line clamps, and what else did I get? A little bracket to hold the brake line to the frame, where it converts from hard line to stainless. I keep calling it stainless, but it's still braided line. Sorry. So now I got on the way back to the shop and get this installed. And since we're on the subject of installation, you guys can see I got a piece missing. Yep. So the other day, I don't know if you guys, some of you guys follow me on my personal page. I literally broke my handle off. It just clearly, like clean, just, yeah, I just broke this whole thing. So it's embarrassing because I don't even want to drive with the windows down because I feel like everyone's staring at me because they already look at the truck as I'm driving just because of how big it is. But now it's like the windows down, like this is fully exposed. So it's pretty embarrassing. I did order a new factory OEM Mopar replacement. I didn't want no like cheesy, you know, knockoff. So I did order that. So hopefully that's on its way because it is a pain trying to climb in, hold it onto this guy. So yeah. I was thinking if you ever cut those spacers for the wishbone. We're shifting gears a little bit. We got this beautiful one owner, original owner Impala. I don't know if you guys have ever met anyone that's been original owner or one owner car. He is the original owner of this vehicle. It's absolutely gorgeous. More of a hot rod, low rod look. But this thing just came in for a little maintenance. He had some issues. The car won't go up. He's running a Air Ride Technologies kit, so but we'll figure out what's the issue. He's running one of those digital things, and well, we all know with computers and old cars, you guys are pretty familiar with, they don't work very well together. But I was very impressed with the one owner, original owner, Impala. I've never met one personally. I've never heard of anyone meeting one, and it's pretty rare. So I am very honored to be able to lay my hands on this vehicle and get it going for him. We are kind of on short space. We just had to move everything back around, which we just placed back in yesterday. So guys, it looks like the body just arrived for one of the frames that we were doing. It's the black one that you saw with all chrome. So the body just showed up. The painter's dropping it off right now. Yeah, we just gotta try to make space for it. We gotta get this guy out, get these ones out. But we're gonna unload it right now, get into its spot, and then we're gonna finish up these cars and get its final resting spot. So as you guys can see, we are still working on this guy. We got all the body panels ripped apart that we needed to. And we're actually searching for the issue right now. I think it's going to come down to a real simple fix. It's just a matter of searching through all his wire loom for the correct wire. So we're running continuity tests right now. We also ran a separate remote wire for the ignition just to check to see if everything's functioning. And when we did that, it actually triggered the bags up. So I'm almost 100% sure it's going to fall down to there's a broken wire somewhere, bad connection. So we're going to eliminate that wire. We're going to run through and do a whole new wire through it. Like I said, we just tested it, and it did kick the car up and automatically cycled the car. So it's all going to fall down to just the ignition wire is broken somewhere in this run. So we're going to be fixing all that up. And in the meantime, as we were working on that, we did have the body show up for the frame that we're working on. So we're going to get this guy dropped on. The owner's supposed to be showing up right around 1 o'clock today with the body mounts. And we got to get this car out of here, plus move the frame off the lift. So we get the body on the lift and roll the frame underneath. We got to go search for the rollers for that chassis outside or inside the showroom. So yeah, so this is going to be the next focus really to get going. Got to search for this broken wire and rerun it, or remove it and then rerun it. And then we'll get this guy up on air. All numbers matching car. He has a upholstery done by Elegance up in Upland. And if you guys don't know Mark Lopez up there, he does great work. He does a lot of high-end hot rods and lowriders. So we just finished this one up. We're on a cycle test right now. He did have a bad wire that was causing his whole system to malfunction. So we're able to trace that guy down and just get it all in. I didn't really show any of the video side of it because, well, it wasn't too complicated. It was just more tracing wire, fishing for it, trying to figure out exactly where it was at. But now that that's all done, I'll show you guys a little bit of the car. His interior has like a classic, almost stock look, but just small touches of custom, which is pretty cool. I'm digging it. This is one thing I was really digging. That was pretty cool. Yeah. Solid, good, there, solid. Yeah, no, perfect. Perfect. Leave it down there. Yeah, it's actually gonna be easier. It's hard like that. What we gotta do is we gotta actually cut the body right now for the cylinders to go through. So that's what we're gonna do. Shouldn't be too thick. Hopefully I do it cordless. If I can't do it cordless, then I'll have to do it with the air. But we'll see how it goes. Get the cylinders back in place. Hopefully I'll smash a finger. So as you guys can tell in this video, we've kind of been jumping around literally, I don't know how many impalas, 2 or 3 impalas. We got 60 bumpers that we cut, chopped, molded, get it lined up ready for the Continental kit. That's gonna have to go off to chrome. This was the stock bumper that we were jigging off of. Now we are literally doing the final pieces on this wagon, which it's about to roll out either today or tomorrow. Vic's putting in all the final cotter pins after everything's been checked and tightened on the front end. So we're making progress, guys. All these are about to roll out. Vic's talking a lot again, and yeah, I'm just gonna run out of tape or film or storage or SD capacity or memory on my phone or RAM or drive. What do they call it, Vic? Yep, speaks too much. See? He was actually gonna say something that time. Mijo. You okay?
Alright, I'm working.
You okay? You need anything? Alright, we'll leave him alone, guys. So the owner's supposed to be coming to pick this guy up pretty soon. We had just talked to CNC Anaheim as well. They are planning to bring the car, once it's done with Lamberson, car and frame, the 60 back, and that will be part 2 of the next video. So we're gonna get these guys out. Hopefully that should end everything off for us today. So with that being said, guys, you know what to do. If you haven't already, log on to our website, go into www.hopplesonline.com. 909-923-5553 is our phone number. Instagram is at @hoppos_incorporated or @hoppos_inc. And my personal shop one is hoppos_alex. And Vic?
Yo.
What? Instagram? Yeah. He'll get in trouble. Married man. Ladies, don't be sliding in the DMs because he won't slide back. Thank you guys again for watching. Thank you guys for the supporting, and thank you guys for always being there on the channel for us. If you guys haven't already liked, shared, and subscribed, holy shit, subscribed, be sure to do that right now.
That's all, folks.
There we go. That's all, folks.